We live. Hip hop trends. We got hip hop friends. We live. Y'all know what's happening. About to get it rocking and rolling. About to get it rocking and rolling, man. Hip hop trends. Where we got hip hop friends. What it do, man? Make sure y'all hold y'all curses. Y'all know we live. What's happening? Yeah, let's make sure we ping up, man. Share the room, ping up, share the room. Let's get it rocking and rolling. For my guy though, we about to pull up on us. Today Friday, y'all. There you go. Cold piece. King, go ahead, bring people up. Bring people up. We're gonna do a couple moderators, couple more. Feel me? Keep it simple. Ski, what it do? Don't bring up any flags. Ocho. Yeah, keep it rocking. Make sure we pinging up, sharing the room. You said what? You should be able to. I could hear it through my headphones. Hold on, let me see. Oh, you right. Why are we doing that? That's what I'm saying. That's crazy. It'd be one little slip of like. Let me make sure. Yeah. All right. We should be good to go. Y'all there?
Yep.
Henny, can you hear it?
Hang on 1 second.
I think we should be good. It'd be one input that be off when it don't connect. You know, this shit Bluetooth. But yeah, man, make sure y'all share the room, ping up, share the room, ping up. We live right now. We about to go crazy with the content. OG Suicide is definitely on his way. You know what I'm saying? Please respect the room, man. Join the house. Keep your questions limited, man. You understand me? You know how it goes, man. I usually interview the man, you know what I'm saying? And then I let the panel
What's up, yo?
I let the panel do its thing. Lorenzo, chill. Welcome to the room though. But yeah, we live right now. About to go crazy with the content. You feel me? What up to everybody in the room? King Sean, Shay News, Ocho, Henny, Yael.
Salute. What's going on?
Let me get the pinging up. Man.
Welcome to Hip Hop Friends, where we have hip hop friends.
Yeah.
If y'all want that merch, go to hiphoptrends.com.
Make sure you guys ping up, and always free to goo.
This nigga.
Yeah. Let me get him up in here. I'm pull up real quick. Pull up. All right. I'm about to get it rocking and rolling, man. Make sure y'all share up, ping the room. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Hip Hop Trends. We got hip hop friends. Make sure y'all go to hiphoptrends.com and get y'all merch right now. Money over everything, man. Fruity Pebbles collection. You feel me? It's only 50 of them left, or 50 limited to 50 of them. So make sure you go get yours right now. You understand? And other collabs as well on there. Yeah, man, we got stuff, man. Big shit popping, man. You feel me? Let me see. Let me see where the phone to pull up, man. Ping up, let everybody know we in this thing, man. Hip Hop Trends, you know, we got the craziest content on this app. We go crazy with the content, you understand? One of the hottest rooms in this motherfucker. You feel me? Come on now. Let me see. Told him click the link. Let me see. He coming, he coming. He said, how I do this, man? Click that link, man. Because when he hit the link, he should be able to come straight through here if he already got one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Waiting, we patiently waiting, man. He coming through. But yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. You know we got the craziest content on here, man. This Tuesday, we probably gonna bring another lady in here, man, and do ladies' night. And then next Friday, we got Gina Views in this thing. You feel me? But oh, there go OG Suicide, man. OG Suicide in this thing. What it do, big homie? How you doing, bruh? Hit that bottom right mic. That's how you talk. That bottom right mic. Yeah, nah, just hit it and then come on. You did it. You did. Yeah, there you
There
go.
we go. OG Suicide in the building. What it do?
What it do? What it do, big homie? How you doing?
Man, I'm good. I'm good, family. I'm good, man. I'm good. Enjoying this Good Friday.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we was just saying it's a good Friday, man. Welcome to Hip Hop Trends, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I appreciate it.
I said we didn't have everybody on here except OG Suicide damn near.
Oh man. Well, I'm here, Loveone. You know,
Appreciate
I'm here now.
yeah, nah, definitely appreciate you pulling up, man. But yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. Hip Hop Trends, we got Hip Hop Friends. We live right now, YouTube, Clubhouse. Make sure y'all share the room, ping up, share the stream, get our likes up, like, comment, subscribe. The link at the top, y'all know what's going on. OG Suicide is in the building. You
In
understand?
the building.
We gonna get down to it, man. Hey, OG Suicide, for those who don't know you, you know what I'm saying? Let us know some little backstory. I know you from Compton, right?
We're born and raised. Born and raised. A
Def-
legend out of Compton. Definitely.
oh yeah, yeah. What's that? Lantana? Is that a Lantana?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Okay,
Definitely. Yeah,
okay.
but that ain't what I'm here for. You
No,
know.
no, 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 no. I know. But
Yeah.
people be having to know, man. They be having to know.
Oh yeah, mandatory,
Y-
mandatory. Well, the streets know. You know, I'm
Yeah.
53 now. The
Okay.
streets know.
Okay. For
Hey,
sure.
if they don't know about me, they just started.
Oh, okay. And you are 80's uncle,
Oh
biological
yeah,
uncle.
yeah, yeah. Well, I raised nephew. He from my neighborhood. I raised him. I remember when he was born. You know, I paved the way for my nephew, but he did his own footwork.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hmm.
And how proud are you of him today, man? You know, with the
And I'm
moves.
super proud, man. We did an interview together on Fox 11 News with Christine Devine, and she asked me to bring somebody that I've inspired that became successful, and I brought nephew, and I'm like I told him that day, man. I tell him all the time. We talk just about every day, man. I'm real proud of him, family. You know, because years ago he was headed, you know, in the wrong direction, man. I seen him finna be, you know, a crash dummy, and I couldn't allow that, you know. So
Mm.
I got in his ear and told him, like, no, this ain't what we doing. You know, we're gonna do something different. You know, we're gonna put you in a different direction. You
Mm.
know, straight out, yeah.
No, for sure, for sure. So yeah, man, getting to know you. I was watching your interview earlier. I was trying to, really touch in depth with you. How you got your name, OG Suicide?
Well, I'm actually a suicide survivor. When I was 22, I shot myself in the head.
Yeah, I seen, I heard, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, God spared my life. Now I'm a activist for, you know, suicide awareness and prevention, man. Over the last couple of months too, man, I done talked a lot of people off the ledge. And I've talked many of my young people into going to rehab, man, so they can get their lives together.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, where were you at a time in your life where you wanted to kill yourself?
I was homeless at the time, and I was in the neighborhood homeless. A brief description. My life starts off with me being abandoned. Me and my older brother abandoned, found an apartment when I was 18 months, placed in a foster home. My brother, well, I don't even call him my brother because we don't get along because of the real things I say in my music. But let's just say I'll just say it for now. But my brother, his mom, because that's not my mother,
Yeah,
came
I
back
seen
and
that.
got him
I seen.
out the system, huh?
Yeah, I seen that. You met your real mom when you was 13.
Exactly, but Miss Price, who adopted me, is the only person I ever knew as a mother since I was 18 months. But she went back and got, my older brother never came back and got me, but I'm glad she didn't. Growing up, in the neighborhood, man, fell in love with the streets, running with the OGs. And I started bringing drama, when I was like 15, 16. I was bringing drama to where I rest my head.
Mm,
And my adopted mom's Miss Price, she ended up getting sick. She
yeah.
ended up getting cancer, and she didn't. She got to dementia. She was another thing. She eventually started having, and her daughters had put me out. When I was 16, so I pretty much all I ever known was them, other than the neighborhood.
Mm,
So when she put me out, only place I had was the streets. And I did it all, you name it, to survive, to stay above water, slept in cars, garages, at the homies' house, all of that, man. I don't know, man. It was just one of them things where the devil took over me. He took over my thoughts, my mind, and everything. And when I was feeling suicidal, I was very respected as a shooter in my neighborhood. So it was kind of like at that particular time to me embarrassing to come to my OGs and tell them I was considering killing myself.
mm,
It was one of the things like not the shooter want to shoot himself.
mm.
And December 31st, 1991, man. Got up. I was at one of the homies' house too. Got up. Normal day, regular day. Creased up the Dickies, man, and the last, that 2 weeks prior was just one of them things, family, where I feel like I was taking up space. Like I said, the devil took over everything about me, man. December the 31st,
You,
1991. I actually put a gun to my head and I pulled the trigger. I squeezed.
wow. And you said that's 1991.
That's December 31st, 1991.
This right.
Yes.
This damn near right before the riots, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So after that, what happens? Like, where do you
I
what?
woke up.
Yeah.
hmm
How do you get clarity from that? Like, how do you move on past this?
Well, I woke up in the hospital disappointed, like feeling like a failure, like I couldn't even kill myself.
Yeah.
But when it first happened, I remember everything getting like super bright, like unbearable. I blacked out, but then everything got like super bright to where I kept closing my eyes because I couldn't take the brightness of the light that I was seeing.
Mm,
And then, moments later, it just went completely dark. And when I woke up, it was bright once again, and this time, I'm hearing voices, and I hear somebody say, he's responsive, and my eyes started opening, and as I look up, I see that I'm in the hospital, and I mean, man, they were scrambling around the room like I was Frankenstein, Loveone. And because they
mm,
had already, pronounced me dead. People was checking on me and they told them that I wasn't going to make it. Like, we don't expect him to make it. So it was one of those things where I flatlined, and they definitely didn't think I would still be here today. So once I came to, they did everything, the normal procedures, asked a million questions. And like I said, I laid there like, wow, like, damn, my nigga, I guess I am a failure. But when I got out the hospital, I pretty much came out the hospital. I stayed here and there. I still was staying pillar to post But at this particular time, I'm pillar to post with a gigantic bandage wrapped around my head, you know?
Mm.
And I mean, life was, some people laughed about it, some people embraced me. Um, but the thing was, man, I had to make up my mind and say to myself, loved one, like, this ain't for me, family. Like, I really got to get my life together, man, and do some things out of life. So that's what I started doing. I dove back into the music, and I was started doing music and doing music about my life, and with a buddy of mine named Lee Amis, and we took it to Leon Haywood and let him hear it. Ended up becoming my godfather, and the great Leon Haywood has. A lot of people have sampled his music from Dre Nim with the track G Thing. They sampled his music. Foxy Brown sampled his music with Bad Mama Jama. Like, he's a legend.
Okay.
And he embraced me, taught me the game, taught me about the business, contracts, like the whole nine. Like, he always told me, this is something I always want you to know, is about, the business side outside of just the music side. And from there, we put out a maxi single. Back then we were still doing, 93, 94, 95. We still was doing cassettes and CDs.
So hold on. So you started rapping in the 90s, in the early 90s.
Well, I started rapping, actually, Loveone, in like 87. Me and my bro Gangster ended up becoming a part of the Comrades.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember the Comrades. Who banging?
Oh, yeah.
Who banging?
Yeah, that's my bro. But in 87, we used to always go to the studio with Mixmaster Spade, rest in peace. But back then, I was more just like going in there and freestyling and shit. I wasn't jotting nothing down, but the shit I was freestyling, and you just swore I wrote it.
Yeah, okay. For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
So we put out a maxi single in 94, had 4 songs. And that particular maxi single, man, got a lot of responses, from like overseas. And then in 95, Haywood actually put out the album titled Final Exit, was the title of the album. That was the first song I wrote. And I was homeless when I wrote that song. But Final Exit was the first song, which was the lead track off the album, self-titled album, Cuicide.
Okay. So fast forward from there, 95. I mean, do we do any pen time, any jail time in between?
I mean, yeah, I did a lot of county jail time, just out there, doing what it do.
Did you ever see yourself as a podcaster, as a personality?
No, never. It fell in my lap because, I always used to go to No Jumper. Just, every Tuesday, we're in the studio. My son, Little Side, my nephew, Dre Hill, my bro, IMB Izzy. We in the studio every Tuesday. So we'll leave the studio and I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to pull up to No Jumper and I'm going to go support nephew. So for about 2 years, about a year and a half, I was going up there. And if y'all remember watching the shows, every Tuesday around like 7:30, they would always say OG Cuicide in the building.
Yeah, for sure.
That definitely became a trend for about a year and a half. And then Adam hit me one day and was like, man, AD has told me things about you. I've did my research on you, and man, I know it's a story there. Like, can we get an interview in? And I was like, for sure. I hit AD and was like, nephew, like, man, good looking. Adam reached out, said he wanted to do an interview on me. He was like, no, he was like, that's all him. Like, I didn't tell him to do that. He did that on his own. Yeah. Because I'm one that, when I went to No Jumper, I've never been one that would go up there asking for anything. I'm more went on a support thing. And that's what it led to. Then the day the interview aired, Adam texted me and was like, man, like the response from it is very powerful. And it was like, man, let's put our minds together and try to, come up with something that you can continue, on the platform doing things to help people. And, I didn't think on it, too much. And about 6 months later, you know, I was like, you know what? I want to do a podcast where people can call in and talk to me live, and I could give them advice, man, from self experience. And we tried it. Um, that particular, the first interview I did was with Adam, then AD, then House Phone. And when we sit down to talk, man, I had no direction or any ideas or any approach. Like, this is my first time ever sitting down as a podcaster. Like, I can get in the booth and murder it. So I really had to get my thoughts together and create a direction, because this just fell in my lap, Loveone. And first episodes was powerful. Then from the House Phone episode, when we, discussed what he went through, his mom had just passed, and he pretty much, it really started touching his heart,
Yeah.
and he shedded some tears, and that's where the Let It Out Loveone was created. Because my thing is, people say you're not supposed to share emotions or show emotions, and I say that's false.
Okay.
People say you're weak when you show emotions. No, you're not. You're not weak, family. And also, shedding tears, letting it out. You're not weak, loved one. Sometimes too much pressure built up in the inside of you will bust like a pipe.
No,
So
for sure.
my show is a place where you can come, loved one. You can feel safe. You can be safe. Like, you won't be looked down on as weak and none of that, loved one. Like, it's really about, man, express yourself. But who do you express yourself to? Because sometimes you let a person know how you feel, and I feel this way, and you tell a family member, and they get on the phone and call everybody. Now you the talk of the family as idiot, or he dumb. This
Yeah.
dummy talking about killing himself, which is not cool.
Yeah.
It's not cool, And a buddy of mine went through definitely a bad experience of that, because he came to a cat I met through, one of my boys. He came and seen me speak at Kevin Cause. And I spoke about my story and broke it down, me being a suicide survivor. This gentleman went back to Texas, and his brother told him he wanted to kill himself.
Oh,
Instead of this dude embracing him or even calling me, because I done talked to a lot of people off the ledge, he told his brother, well, if you want to kill yourself, I'll give you the gun. You want the gun? I'll give you the gun so you can kill yourself.
what?
Yes, that's what he told his brother.
Wow.
Next day, loved one, that morning,
He killed himself.
he killed himself.
Wow.
And dude was devastated and toe up, and he still is. And this was maybe 6 years ago, and still to this day, he's devastated and toe up behind it.
Wow.
Like, when somebody said they feel this way, embrace them, man. Talk to them.
Yeah.
Like, if they tell you this, they feel like you're a person that they can talk to, that they can let know that. You can't overlook it. You can't, you can't kick it under the rug. You really can't. You'll regret it.
No, for sure, for sure. Hey, man, make sure y'all share the room, ping up, share the room, ping up. Y'all see what's going on, man. We got OG Suicide in the building with Hip Hop Trends, man. We live right now. We going crazy with the content. Now, I got to get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? This wouldn't be Hip Hop Trends without us. We don't sugarcoat nothing here, man. But nah, Suicide, a lot of people want to know, man, the departure of your nephew. A lot of people want to know why you didn't leave with him or take a stand with him.
I'm always taking a stand with my nephew. I'll never go against the grain with my nephew. I gave my nephew my blessings. He gave me his blessings.
Okay.
It's more like on business. I stand on business.
Okay.
And it's a business thing. OG is not in the front of my name because I'm good at checkers. I really come from that life, and I respect my nephew, and I'm in my nephew corner 1,000,000%. But we had a discussion prior to him leaving. We had this discussion with just me and him.
Okay.
We had this sit down, and he was like, Unc, man, Unc, You ain't got to leave, like, because I'm doing what I'm doing. Don't mean you got to do this.
Yeah, were you willing to leave?
Oh, that's automatic. Like, you know what I mean? That's automatic. I raised nephew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I raised nephew, so we good. We good. Like, I know a lot of people saying things and things like that, but when I come out the door, homie, I spray myself with repellent every day. I don't worry about what people say because I know who I am, and I'll never cross my nephew. He'll never cross me. And like I said, we gave each other our blessings. This is not personal; it's business.
Yeah.
And I'm in his corner. He already had an establishment set up for himself prior to him leaving. He already had something going.
Yeah.
Full steam ahead, moving.
Yeah.
And what really caused, the mayhem, which a lot of people don't even know, that the discussion of everything, what was going on, was being talked about for 2 weeks in, prior to the cat Lush had a conversation with Adam. And then instead of him getting on his phone, calling AD, putting my nephew on a 3-way, hey, I'm going to have a conversation. Man, I want you to be involved with this conversation since it's about you. Instead, this clown, clown with no makeup, went to Discord, went to the internet with inside information. He took inside information outside, and it blew everything out of proportion. So that's what caused immediate evacuation. Mm. But a lot of people didn't know this discussion had been going on.
Yeah, a lot of people feel like Adam didn't take accountability though, still, for what he said about AD, and for even talking to Lush without talking to AD first.
I mean, on both of their parts. But my thing is this, Loveone. Just yesterday, somebody had hit me up, and he started discussing somebody that he had an issue with. And I stopped him in his tracks and I said, look, let me tell you something. I want to discuss this man. If he's not here to talk for himself, then we're not going to talk about him. I mean, I'm old school. I'm 53, man. I'm not going to speak on nobody that's not right there in front of me. If you can't say it while you're here, then I don't want to hear about it. He got butt hurt, but I can care less how you feel, homie. You feel froggish, my nigga. You know what to do, but no, I just can't. I can't talk about nobody, Loveone. I don't get down like that, man. I don't talk behind people's back. If I got an issue, you gonna know.
Yeah, that's real. That's real, man. Hey, man, we got OG Suicide in the building. Y'all know what's happening. We about to take some questions right now. Y'all keep it short and sweet, man. Y'all know how we do. Top to
bottom. But my nephew AD, no, I love him, and he loved me, and nothing I've done went against anything. Like I said, this is business. I stand on business. Nephew know what it is. I know what it is. Simple as that.
No, that's love. That's love. That's all they need to know too. You know what I'm saying?
Mandatory.
Yeah. Straight up. All right, we're gonna get into some questions. King Beats, what it do? You there, King Beats? We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. Shay News.
I don't have a question, but salute to you, OG.
Hey, Loveone, how you doing, family?
That's Shay News right there. She says salute to you. Ocho.
Likewise, Loveone.
Ocho.
OG Suicide, salute. How you doing, man?
Man, how you doing, family? Appreciate that.
Doing well, family. It's an honor to be able to speak to you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's seldom you run into somebody that stands on integrity, not sometimes, but all the time and to the fullest. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's all I know, man. Because when we grew up, homie, if you wasn't right, you got your teeth knocked out your mouth. You got it brung to your helmet, and I still live by them rules. I can't move different. If I can't be who I am, man, then go ahead and bury me.
Straight like that. Salute to you. I wanted to ask you a question real quick. You know what I'm saying? I know you was probably before Eazy-E passed away, you was gonna work with him and stuff like that.
I was finna sign with Eazy. I had wrote songs for Eazy prior to his death. Yes, I was finna sign with Ruthless. I used to be at Ruthless Radio all the time. I had wrote some songs, and prior to him even getting to use the songs, man, everything had transpired. What had happened with him, and and all of that just it derailed.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I wanted to hear from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Salute.
man. Easy was solid, man. Like that was one dude, man, that really cared about putting people on, man. He really did. If he was messing with you with your craft, with what you was doing, he definitely was gonna put you on.
Mm. Rest in peace,
Rest in
Easy E.
peace, easy for real.
Mando.
For sure. We're gonna get into it. KK. KK. I don't know if KK got any questions. We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling. I know Henny don't. Slick Cino. Slick Cino. We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling, keep it rocking and rolling. I gotta let me know some. Ski, Refuse Media, Ski. What it do? You there? All right, we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling.
Mm.
Lorenzo. All right, we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling, man. Y'all gotta let me know something. Lissy, Sleaze, what it do? Mystic, one of y'all. All right. We're gonna keep it rocking and rolling.
My bad.
Go ahead, Slick.
Yeah, OG suicide. You think that like in the hood that more mental health situations should be approached and targeted, where a lot of people say slave PTSD, but you think the hood PTSD is the main thing that we need to target and speak about the hardship of living in the ghetto.
Definitely, but we got to start with our young people, our 6 and 7 and 8 year olds, because we got young kids that age committing suicide. So definitely, like to some, man, like all they have is the hood. Just living in that lifestyle, growing up in that lifestyle, man, it damn sure would bring on mental issues. Here's why. You can get shot, you know what I mean, living that street life. I got a 223 round in my back, in '07, and I wasn't even in the streets like that. I was headed to the studio. You may leave to go to the studio, and somebody came through thumping. They weren't looking for me. They were just thumping in general. Losing a loved one in the streets. Like, come on, somebody you've been close to. Y'all been out here, y'all been out here grinding together, getting money together, just living this street life together for many, many years, and then your loved one die, get killed, get murdered. That lifestyle alone definitely would cause mental health issues, man. It's a lot of pain that you go through living in these streets, man. I know I'm 53, and man, I done lost a lot of people to the street life, loved one. And I remember going to a funeral on a Thursday, then going to a funeral on a Friday, because I lost two homies together. One homie lost his life helping the other homie.
Mm.
So definitely the street life, mental health is important, in the streets, man. Also in the schools. It's very important in the schools, man. Social media has created something that we didn't have back in the days, but now mental health has gotten worse because people be out here cyberbullying our young people. Everybody want them. I'm trying to go viral, so I'm a bully somebody at school, and everybody standing around laughing, filming it with their phone, man. When I was coming up.
Mm. Mm.
I got the hood behind me now. So
Yeah, I hear you. Y'all hear me?
yes,
Yeah, man. We got OG Suicide, man. You understand me? Let it out, loved one. You
let it
feel
out,
me?
loved one.
You know what I'm saying? We just seen so many people cry on your stage, man. Come sit down and really let it out. What's the effect that you think you have on these people? Because I seen you made people shed tears that I wouldn't think cry.
China Mac was one, man. China
Yeah.
Mac, my loved one. Shout out to
Shout
China
out
Mac.
China Mac.
You know, China Mac, man. But I seen it getting ready to happen because there was so much built up inside of China Mac. I'm like this, man. I was born with a veil, and I can see pain. I've been through so much pain. I can see the frustration in people. So that's why I kind of started at No Jumper first with everybody I was interviewing. I started home first and then worked my way out the door. I started in the door and worked my way out the door. But definitely, like, China Mac had so much built up inside of him, man. And when we were talking, you know, like, he's a street dude. He like, you know, I'm holding my composure. Like, I'm not finna let it go. But I knew it was just a, you know, few more seconds, and he got comfortable. My thing is, my podcast is a safe place. I'll never look down on you. I'll never look different at you or anything. My thing is to get you to feel comfortable enough to just express yourself. And damn it, if you got to shed a tear, loved one. Let it out, loved one. Don't keep it built up. I'd rather you let it out than that frustration stay built up inside of you, and then you just flash out one day.
Yeah.
You know, because it's done built up too much pressure, a bust a pipe. But definitely, man, I'm changing the narratives on how people look at life, man. Like, because one thing I've learned, there's a lot of programs, you know, a lot of nonprofits, a lot of these programs that we do this for the youth, this and that for the youth, but they're not helping the youth because a lot of people, a lot of our youth look at the help and the people that's offering it, and it's like, why should I listen to you when you don't know nothing about me?
Yeah.
You never been in my shoes. You never walked my life. So how can you understand? So when they hear me speak, loved one, it's from the heart, man. I know what it feels like to want to die. I know that feeling of I don't want to live no more. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna exit. I know that feeling. I know that feeling to pick up a gun and put it to your head and squeeze without thinking twice. Like, no need to think about it. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. But my thing is to change the narratives and let everyone know. I don't care what you go through in life. There's nothing, even though I have no regrets in life because what I went through made me who I am. But my thing is to show and teach everyone that I can. There's nothing in this world that can ever go on in your life to make you want to take your life. Nothing. Because every storm shall pass. The way I look at life, man, there's three types of storms, loved one. There's the rain that drizzle, then there's the storm, then there's the helling. Everybody's gonna go through a different type of storm. Some storms are not as severe as others, but no matter what, everyone is gonna experience a storm, man. Come on, even kids, youth, young cats that come from rich families, you know, get out here and get strung out. They go through a storm.
Yeah.
You know, because they go in the wrong direction. Like everybody got their own testimony, loved one, and not all of them is going to be as serious as the next. But it don't matter. No matter how you look at it, everybody got a testimony.
No, for sure, man. Y'all see what's going on right now. OG Suicide is definitely in the building. Y'all know what's happening. Make sure y'all ping up, share up, like the stream. You understand? Hit the link at top, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know how we do hip hop trends. We got hip hop. Hey, OG Suicide, you know, like I said, man, you know I gotta get to this juicy stuff. You feel me?
Let's go.
A lot of people want to know, man, how did you feel about the whole Richard Spencer interview? You know, a lot of people were upset with that interview with him and Adam. A lot of people feel like, you know, I see Gina Views, she might have left because of that reason. What you think about that?
I mean, my thing is this. I don't agree with it. I definitely don't agree with it. I mean, I don't feel like that interview should have ever happened.
Mm.
But at the same time, how can I tell another man what to do on their platform?
But did you try to have a talk with Adam, like give him some
I
understanding?
hadn't even I haven't even seen the interview. I haven't seen it. I heard about it. I haven't seen it, me
No,
personally, but I
no.
did hear about what happened and what was said on the interview. And not yet, me and Adam haven't had a chance to sit down and have a one-on-one. Because when I'm there, sometimes he's not there.
I think you up there, being up there, you could provide more context and understanding to the people up there, understand the culture and why, you know what I'm saying?
But
And
what I was trying to do originally was get everybody. I wanted to have an episode with all the hosts on one show
mm,
to have a real discussion. You know,
mm,
like let's whatever it is, let's all put it on the table today, and whatever it end up being tomorrow, it is what it is. But I tried that. I pushed the issue like twice, but it just didn't happen. And
mm.
I feel like if it would have happened, a lot of things would not have went in the direction it did.
Okay.
Do you feel like it was a lack of transparency or accountability? You know what I'm saying? Because it sounded like you was trying to have like an open disclosure type of meeting.
Yeah, I mean, I really was because I was hearing, all the stories, and me, I would rather get everyone together, which, like I said, I tried, and let's have a big discussion, and everybody express how they feel, and let's let it out inside the doors and not outside the doors.
No,
You
fact.
know,
That's
if
fact.
things could be prevented, then let's prevent it this way. And if Lush hadn't have went to the internet, nobody would have known what was going on. No one.
Mm,
That caused, like I said earlier, that caused immediate evacuation because this dude was clout chasing. Like, come on. I mean, you didn't go to the internet with a lot of things that was going on with you that was happening.
mm,
You never went to the internet with none of that. So you want to take something that technically didn't have nothing to do with you, and you had a discussion about someone that you should not have had a discussion with. You should have been more like, well, you know what? I don't want to talk about that. Because that's how I am, homie. If somebody bring up, man, what you like, I don't want to talk about this man if this man not here. That's just how I move, loved one.
yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Okay, what about the house phone situation between him and Adam? What did you think of that?
I look at it as it's personal amongst the two of them because they've been best friends before anybody ever occurred. Before anybody ever was at No Jumper, it was always Adam and House Phone. It was always them. And I really try not to get too much in other people's shit. If it don't come across my line, the way I look at it, man, there's a line right here that I always draw in front of me. Don't cross that line with it. If it don't concern me, it was for them I feel like for them to fix.
Yeah.
Because me, technically, I really feel like if the shoe was on the other foot, some people say no, I don't think House Phone would have did that, but I think if the shoe was on the other foot, it would have happened as well.
Mm. Okay. Man, y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all know what's happening. Y'all know what time it is, man. Hope y'all locked in. We got OG Suicide, man, and he ain't holding no punches. You
Oh no, I
understand?
tell you, I speak from my heart, loved one. You know.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What's your relationship between you and Flocka?
Oh well, Flacco, he finally okay in the beginning.
Because I remember when you had snapped on him about
because I kept telling him, Flacco, you're not from here. Stop speaking on street business. You're not street. You have nothing to do with any of this street life shit. You're not even from here. Knock it off before you end up being shipped home in a box to your family, homie. You in Cali. You not saying Cali is the toughest place than any other places around the world, but you in Cali, homie. You'll die here fast. Trying to involve yourself in something. Then when the shit hits the fan and people pull up to no jumper, you run and hide. You run to your apartment. We don't see you. And my nephew kept putting his neck up. He kept putting himself on the line to where it was like, you know what? Forget all that. Nephew, this ain't in your pay description. You can't keep putting your neck on the line, homie. For this dude ain't willing to put his own self on the line. So why you keep putting yourself on the line for this dude? When nephew put himself on the line, homie, that involves me automatically. Automatic. My nephew going to war, I'm right there on the side of him. However it happened, or whoever it's with, I'm with him. I'm with him, and I'll die for it. So it just couldn't keep happening. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You say I always told him, back up what you say. If you got to run a fade with somebody, homie, win or lose, you're going to get more respect. Because back up what you say. Don't create something or speak on something. Then when somebody say, you know what, man, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to come holler at Flacco. What's up, man? He ain't nowhere around. Ain't nowhere to be seen. So who handles the situation? Because nobody else is going to handle it. So nephew step up. He the only one. Let's go handle the situation. And it happened too many times. And I was like, that's it, homie. That's enough. So he's finally getting it together. He still say outlandish things, you know, but say what you want, do what you want, you in your own podcasting, you know, however you decide to podcast. But when it comes to this street life, leave it alone. And if you step in some dog shit, homie, then you got to get it off your shoe. It's not for nobody else to.
So what would have been the right approach for him rather than coming out crazy?
What would have been? Say it one more time.
I said, what would have been a right approach to address those type of situations rather than him just saying crazy things out of his mouth?
Man, it would have been good for him to listen. You know, I come from the days, like I said earlier, man, like, you know, with the OGs, if the OGs tell you something and you don't listen, then they'll fire your shit up. You know, he didn't get it, homie. He don't understand discipline because he's not from here. You know, he's young, like 20 something. So he thinking it's a game because he was trying to follow the academics trend. You know, he was trying to be academics. It took academics, 15 years to be who he is.
Yeah, but let's be real.
He was trying to do it in months.
But let's be real. Academics ain't coming out the house. He ain't touchable.
Oh, never.
Like Flacco.
But
Flacco very touchable.
Yeah, very. But he was touchable to a certain extent because after he do his show, he gone. So then the drama happens. He at the house in his apartment, chilling. He hear about it the next day. Hey, you know, some cats came up here, man. Where you was at? Yo, I was at the house. He said, I'm a civilian.
He did that Flacco stutter perfect.
You can't say I heard him so many times. You my thing is you can't create a storm and not be there, homie, when the umbrellas is needed. You just can't.
That's real talk. That's real talk. You can't start something and then you're not willing to finish it.
Exactly. So who was the finisher? Who was the one that executed? Who was the one that always stood up or said something? My nephew, because he was the one that they respected. So now you involve in my family. That involves me automatically because I'm riding with nephew till the wheels fall off.
But you know, they think that when they say they not street, that gives them a pass to say whatever they want.
No passes. No passes. That's why I was on him the way I was, homie. Wow, I didn't get passes coming up, homie. I disrespected. You got fired on. OG gonna fire on you. Gonna bust your shit with not thinking twice.
Hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie. This nigga is not lying. Cause nigga, my OGs, nigga. They do not play that shit, nigga. You couldn't talk out of term. You can't interrupt the conversation. Niggas is on your bumper. And I'm talking about
standing on principles, bro.
And I'm talking about the OGs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, the cats, you know what I mean? Like my OG, they 58, 65,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he
But
ain't lying.
and he didn't get it, and I was trying to get him to I said it to him calmly, like more than once. But so, okay, I guess if you're not hearing it in my laid back voice, I mean, then let me roarate you a little bit, you know, and get it through your head. Because I'm going to get it through your head one way or another, because something happened to my nephew, homie. Like, I ain't got nothing to say.
So with that being said, how do you feel about the influence on how academics has like basically put it to where other individuals are trying to replicate what he has done?
Well, we do live in a time, Loveone, where a lot of cats don't want to be leaders. They prefer to be followers. You know, some people don't have self-direction. It's a big difference, you know, than how it was when I was coming up. It's a big difference. It was more people wanted to be leaders. So now we live in a time where we have, you know, a few chiefs and a gang of Indians.
Been like that for a while now.
For a while.
Salute, I have a question. I got a question.
Who is that? Who's that?
It's California.
Go ahead.
No, I was just wondering, OG, do you feel like the streets and the internet is the same thing now? Like, do you feel like, because you know a lot of people say people be on the internet and this and that, but don't you feel like when niggas put certain shit on the internet as far as street shit,
You coming in and
street
out.
shit spill over on the internet? Oh, my bad. My bad. You can hear me?
Okay, we can hear you now, but you was going in and out bad.
He basically says.
Oh yeah. No, I was just saying. You feel like the streets and the internet is the same thing because you know niggas get killed by the shit they put on the internet. So you feel like that's like a detriment to the next generation. You know what I mean? Like I'm 27, so
Yes.
you feel like that's gonna kind of fuck the niggas up like in the next 10, 20 years that's coming under us.
Yes, it is, Loveone. Yes, it is. You know, because a lot of cats, man, they take everything to the internet that they're doing. You know, the internet, like it's the digital streets. We got the streets, then we got the digital streets.
That's what I call the internet streets.
Yeah, you know, we got the digital streets now, man. So you know that, you know, like you either in the physical streets or the digital streets. And yeah, it's definitely gonna mess up a lot of things. A lot of things. If we don't change the narratives, and that's what I'm pushing so hard for, Loveone, to teach our youngsters, man. Like, look, just do it right the first time, so you don't have to keep repeating trying to do it right.
No, for sure, man. Y'all see what's going on? Hey, OG Suicide, man, let them know where they can find you at, man, your shows, what you got coming up. I see you got a live show coming up, man. Let's talk about
Loveone. I really hope everyone on here, man, can come to Club Bahia June 25th. June 25th, Club Bahia in Hollywood. Let It Out Loveone live show with myself, Flacco, House Phone, Sharp Tank, Neff will be there, AD will be there. Like, this is a podcast that's going to be in front of an actual live audience, because what I'm in process of doing is actually creating a talk show, Let It Out Loveone, where I'm going to be filming my talk shows in front of a live audience. I do a segment on my YouTube channel, and too, if anyone would like to go, the link is in my bio on Instagram, and that's OG Suicide, Suicide with a C, OGCUICIDE. I also do a segment on, I'll do interviews on Wednesday, but then I'll go live at 4 o'clock. And when I go live, some days I answer questions. People will come on and ask me different life questions, and I definitely give them answers, man, from the bottom of my heart, something that I would live by myself. I want to start doing that in front of an audience, you know, that way I can leave off, you know, and walk into the audience and shake people's hand and give people hugs, man, and just let them know they're not alone.
Hey, how do you feel about the comparisons? You know, they calling you the hood Dr. Phil.
Man, hey, I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it, man. You know, I'm not mad at it, loved one, because the thing is this. This is the goal to show you, man. I really do this from the heart. My YouTube channel is growing, it's building, it's at that peak to where it's finna start bringing the revenue. It haven't started bringing the revenue yet on my channel, but I understand and know you got to build something first for it to work. I also own One West magazine that I started in 2013. That's still around. We get ready to start printing again. But my thing is, most people would have walked away if they hadn't started making money from it. You know, me, I do it from the heart. I don't do it for a pat on the back. I ain't made $1 from it yet. I know the money gonna come, but I really do this from the heart, loved ones. I really want to see people live, especially my young people, all people in all walks of life. Cause suicide don't discriminate. It don't care what color your skin is. It don't matter. Just like bullets don't have no names out here in these streets. But that's my whole thing. I really do this sincerely from the heart. I'm telling you, Let It Out, Loved One, June 25th. I'm trying to tell you, homie, I guarantee you, the venue holds 550 people. And I guarantee you, everybody in there, homie, including myself, gonna let it out, loved one.
Man, you ain't never lied, man. Let it out, love. Anybody want to let it out on stage? Right now,
Let it out, loved one.
while we got OG Suicide in the building, man, you can let it out. Don't be ashamed, man.
Yeah, hard there no feelings in hip hop trends, man. Let it out, loved one.
Let it out, loved one.
I ain't gonna lie, that Let It Out Loved One is undefeated.
Thank you, family. Thank you so much.
Salute, bro.
No, for sure, for sure. OG Suicide in the building, man. I appreciate you coming by, chopping it.
Hey, you want to know something?
Yeah.
This is my first time ever doing an interview, homie, on Clubhouse.
Yeah. No. I tell you, I done had everybody on here. AD,
Yeah.
Real, Geneville. I mean, everybody done been on here, man. From No Jumper to a lot of rappers, you know, in West Coast. We kind of the hottest room on here right now. You feel me? A lot of controversy. You know, WAC 100 be coming through here sometimes. So yeah,
That's
you know.
what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Yeah. We'll be go crazy with the content. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. Heck yeah, man.
Hey, how do you feel about that before you go? How do you feel about the state of hip hop and all the snitching that's going on? All the tattletailing, man. I mean, you know, you come from that era, you know, where if you was telling, you couldn't even come show your face.
Well, where we come from, man, the era we come from, homie, you can have brothers that's with the business and the family. If one brother told, everybody got to move. You know, but you got to realize, loved one, we live in a different time. You got a lot of people talking about, you know, everybody want to be a killer. You know, everybody want to be a killer in music. And I always say, if you added up every artist that said they killed somebody, there would be nobody alive to listen to the music.
Okay.
I'm just
go
saying,
over your head.
Don't let that go over your head. There would be no one alive to listen to the music. Everybody want to be a killer. Like, I mean, nobody want to be nothing else. You know, man, I shot 40 people. Like, for real? Like, come on, man. Like a 40?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Call of Duty and all that don't count, right? Like, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, to each his own, but you got to realize it's all about who the leaders are.
Yeah.
You know, when we were coming up, we were hustlers. We rapped about being hustlers, about being drug dealers. Now, everybody is rapping about, a lot of people are rapping about being drug users because they're being influenced by a lot of people that's telling them these perks is the business. This is the business. Do this, pop that, drink this, shoot this, snort that. But a lot of the people that's telling these people this, their kids are in college. Their kids are not living amongst that environment at all. So there's profits being made, but their kids are not living like that. They're not telling their kids to do all of these things that they're telling everybody else to do. They're corrupting the minds. They're really influenced because they look up to this person. So they're like, oh, man, I feel like such and such. He said he off 5 perks, so I'm finna go get me 5. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get 6.
Hey, OG Suicide, I ask you a question, bro.
Yes.
So I'm just thinking about what you just said, right? Do you think that that generation of drug dealer music and that vibe, like the actual, you know what I'm saying, it was cool to be the hustler back then. Do you think that could be the result of the drug users in this culture now, in this day and
And I'll
age?
never lie. And yes, I agree with you. Because some of those mothers definitely had kids. And some of those kids copied off what they seen their parents doing. But for the big part of it is they're heavily influenced by their favorite artists that they look up to, that they respect. You know, if these artists was, man, jump off the cliff, they're going to do it. That's why you got so many challenges. Do this challenge, do this challenge. And the challenge is cool until somebody die.
Yeah, never lie.
And nobody want to do the challenge no more. And none of these cats is telling them, like, don't do that. They like, no, yeah, do this. Eat this. Do this. Like, come on, man. We need more leaders out there, Loveone. That's why I'm changing the narratives, man. I really am, Loveone. I'm changing the narratives, man. I'm trying to teach my young people, man. Oh, man, past that, man. Don't be stingy. Past that. I'm trying to teach my loved ones, man, to do it right.
I appreciate the work you putting in, bro. Cause like one thing also I caught that you said, like the revenue part that ain't coming in, but you doing it because it ain't about the money. The money going, everybody need money. That's gonna come. But
Yeah.
the fact that you're doing it, and when the money come, it come, but it's still from the bottom of your heart. So I appreciate that, bro. At the end of the day, salute, bro.
Thank you so much, family. And that's just being honest. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's gonna come. I'm not worried about. I just want to see people live, man.
So let me ask this. You know, I asked. I think we had CJ Mack in here not too long ago, and you know, I always ask people from that era. You know, the show Snowfall. How good does that represent that era of the crack era in LA?
Not 100%. You know what I mean? Just like the movie. What's the movie they did? Was it Straight Outta Compton? What was that movie? That was it, Straight Outta Compton, right?
Yeah, Straight Outta Compton.
It's a lot of stuff in that movie, homie, that just wasn't real.
Like
I'm from Compton, born and raised.
Like, hold on, like Suge Knight, socking Eazy-E, slapping Eazy-E.
I mean, I don't know about that part.
Okay.
I know they had a run in, but I don't know about that part. But it was just a bunch of things that.
Nah, because
it was just a bunch of things.
I heard Eazy was a gangster. That's all I'm saying.
You said he wasn't?
I know. I heard Eazy was a gangster. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Eazy was respected. Yeah. It was respected, but it was just a lot of stuff that went on in that film that me knowing Compton personally, like I just seen a bunch of stuff that was fabricated, and I was like, you know what, I ain't the one behind the movie, so you know, I gotta, I'm gonna be telling my story about Compton, you know, and most people do documentaries. Mine is called Life-a-mentary.
I like that.
Oh, I got a Life-a-mentary coming.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
No, my bad. Just to go back. You said you was around Ruthless Radio. So was you around when Ruthless and Death Row was beefing? How was that? When Nate Dogg and them was going at it with Eazy?
Yeah, I mean, I've done shows before with Death Row. Oh, okay. The homie Big C, rest in peace. Big C, rest in peace. He playing Biggie and Toss It Up. That's my homie from my neighborhood. Rest in peace. He played Biggie. If you think about the video Toss It Up, the big dude in there with the glasses on and the sweats, that's Big C, rest in peace. That's the homie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. So yeah, I was around, you know, during that time. You know, definitely.
So you was connected, like you knew Dre. I mean, did you have any running?
Well, I known them before, you know, back when, you know, they was with the world class wrecking crew, you know, with Lonzo, you know, back then. Eve After Dark on El Segundo.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. DJ Yella, known DJ Yella for
Yeah.
many years. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, for sure. So
Oh yeah.
so when you say a legend, you mean that like I'm a legend out there.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
know
Mando, man.
everybody know me and I know them.
Mandatory, and from the streets of it, But Dre used to, we all used to be at CPO house, or we used to be at DJ Train house, rest in peace. And Ren went to elementary school with us. He went to Bunch Elementary with us. They used to get bussed in from the east side of Compton.
Yeah, rest in peace, CPO.
Yeah, rest in peace, CPO, man. That's my bro. He one of the ones that, because we used to all be in the studio and we'd be at Train House and we'd be working on music. Like I said, I would always just bust something from the top of the head and it sounded like I wrote it. And one thing CPO said, man, that always stuck with me. He said, what if you ever need to say it again? And that really stuck with me. And from that day, family, I picked up that pen and was writing.
Man.
He made a statement that I just couldn't deny. And my album that I got sitting in the cut, CPO Boss Hog named my album. And it's called OG Suicide, The Indomitable. Indomitable means can't be destroyed, can't be removed, can't be conquered, can't be nothing. And Boss Hog named my album. He one of them cats, man, I would hit like, bro, I need a word, man. I need one of them big words that mean a lot. And, all right, I'm going to hit you back. You hit me up. Side. Here you go. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We got OG Suicide in the building. Y'all know what time it is, man. Hip Hop Trends. I appreciate you coming through, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody else got any more questions for OG Suicide while you on stage. You understand me? Took his time out to come holler at us, man. I really appreciate that, man. You're always welcome here at Hip Hop Trends any day. We always got the hottest topics in these internet streets whenever you want to come discuss, debate, man. You know what I'm saying? This is definitely the spot. You feel me?
Mandatory.
Yeah, everybody be pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? T-Will, AD, they all pull up, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to my nephew, AD, man. Because like I said, people say what they want, man. But me and AD understand. We know what's up. Yeah.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
And this is unrelated, but do you think the CEO of QCP is a rat?
Who you say?
Oh, the paperwork. So do you know the paperwork on QCP, quality control?
Yeah.
They just came out with paperwork on them.
I haven't seen it. Is that right?
Yeah, they saying it's old. They saying it's 10 years old. Everybody in Atlanta know about it. They just brought it to the table. Wack got dealings with P. That's one of his business partners and friends. So he came in here and went crazy.
But did Wack say?
I mean, he basically said that's his brother. Like he like that's
okay.
He a businessman. Like he ain't. He like, what does that mean? Does that mean Lil Baby and them gonna stop being his artist? You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking about an executive at the end of the day. But at the same time, he portrayed himself as a street hustler before this. You know what I'm saying? So
you got a lot of rappers portraying themselves as gangsters.
Yeah.
You really do. A lot of them portraying as gangsters, and yeah, I haven't seen that. Just it authentic. I haven't seen that.
Yeah. So the white boy 1090J who be presenting the paperwork.
Okay.
He had the paperwork. He came in here the other day and Wack went crazy on him. Went bonkers on him. You hear me? So I'll send you that to check out later, man. I know you don't be with all the messy shit, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of messy shit going on right here. Right here on Hip Hop Trends. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And just to clarify,
I'm on the positive side
of
it.
The roster is under Scooter and Hob. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even under P like that.
Yeah, but
I'm on the positive side of everything.
Yeah, no, for sure.
After it get dirty, then okay, let me help y'all clean this shit up, man.
for sure. That's the cleanup guy, man. That's who you call to clean up the shit, man.
Oh yeah, man. I be having my artists, man, my son Lil Side, my nephew Dre Hill, and my bro Izzy at the studio. I'll be like, man, y'all the superstars, man. I'm just the janitor here at the studio. I'm gonna clean up after the superstars.
That's what I wanted to ask you. So who is Crazy Cud and Slow Cud to you?
Who is that?
You don't know Crazy Cuz and Slow Cuz? I guess they was on Community and they got fired or kicked off.
They was on Community. They're not. Oh, you talking about
Dre Too Savvy, I think.
You talking about them AD cousins, right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
I don't know them.
Okay. I didn't know.
I don't know them personally.
What about Pun? Yeah. What's your relationship with Pun?
Pun's solid, man. I fucks with Pun. That's nephew. Pun's solid. That's nephew right there, man.
No, definitely, man. They definitely doing their thing over there, man. Shout out to the community.
Hell yeah, they doing their thing, man. Shout out to them, man. Fig community. Shout out to everything community. Shout out to everything they got going, man. For real. And they got them sold out shows coming too.
Yeah, man. I see that. We definitely gonna be in the building, man. Hip Hop Trends, y'all know what it is, man.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, we're gonna chop it up. You already know. Put up on you.
Mandatory. June 25th, Let It Out Loveone live show at Club Bahia in Hollywood.
Hey, OG, I got one more, my boy. My bad. I got one more.
Oh, please. Real quick.
All right.
Please don't call me my boy. I don't do to my boy.
Pardon me. Pardon me. That's some Jersey shit.
Hold on. Nigga, I was gonna say that, nigga, because I heard from a little birdie that somebody called you my boy yesterday and you went crazy on their ass.
Man, like what the fuck?
And listen, I try my best not to be on no, because listen, nigga called me before this interview saying, hey man, that nigga OG Suicide snap on your motherfucking ass, nigga. So you better, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but
I get it.
What's the backstory on that?
I get it. Well, the backstory on that, to me, Loveone, I'm OG Suicide. Boys are from 1 to 12. I get it. You know, some people use that. That's their lingo. What's up, my boy? Or what's up, kid? Or, you know, my East Coast family. You know, what's up, son? You know, but me personally, it's OG in the front of my name. You know, OG Suicide. You know, that call me OG or call me Suicide or just don't call me my boy.
So my boy is...
Nah, I got you. Pardon me. My bad. I got you.
My boy to me is disrespect to an old head.
So a nigga can't come at you nothing but OG.
Come on now. I mean...
So a nigga, so listen, if a nigga can't my boy you, ain't no point in my nigga you neither then, right?
Yeah, I don't do that. Well, what's up, my nigga? No, man, I'm OG.
So that's what I'm saying. Everything referring to you, a nigga has to refer to you OG. A nigga just can't call you Suicide?
Yeah, you can call me Suicide. That's my name.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we getting somewhere. All right.
Suicide. What up, my nigga? You know that. But
if a nigga say, "What's up, my nigga?" You tripping on that?
No, not really, because that ain't my boy.
It is though, because that's basically what a nigga saying when a nigga say my boy. A nigga ain't calling you my boy like you a child for real.
Well, not reality. Boys are from 1 to 12.
We get that, but that's not what a nigga saying when the nigga say, hey, what's up, my boy? That ain't what a nigga not saying, hey, I look at you like you a little ass boy, or
you gotta understand the generational gap, bro.
Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't saying that, but at the end of the day, if you don't want to be called
the big thing is just a respect thing. It ain't a debate. I'm not trying to debate or go back and forth, but I do want to hear the question that was about to be asked, though. For sure.
Let it out, Loveone.
Let it out, Loveone.
Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Yeah, now I was gonna ask you, like, so when it comes down to like business, right, and your personal morals and the things you stand on, do you separate those? Like, and the reason why I'm asking you is it something that you would do for $1 that would stick out of the things that you would do outside of business? You get what I'm saying? Like,
no. When it comes to money, no. Fuck that money. No. I still got morals. Like I said earlier in the conversation, prior to nephew even leaving, we sit down and had a conversation, 1-on-1. This what I'm getting ready to do. Like, you know what I mean, man? You know, build your show. I give you my blessings. You gotta leave. I give you my blessings.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nephew.
Yeah, what I really was trying to say, would you fuck with a rap to get some bread? Would you, for business wise, would you fuck with a rap? That's really what I was saying.
No, not at all, my nigga. That money ain't that important to me, my nigga. He'll fuck him. And fuck that money.
Let it out, Loveone.
Loveone. Hell no.
Hey,
I want that
hey,
money.
Suicide, this Yael.
Hey, what up with
What's up? Hey, what's your relationship with Wack?
I mean, I met Wack when we shot the Streets of Compton documentary.
No, I don't know you, nigga. Don't tell nobody you know me.
I met Wack.
Yeah, but y'all always been cool, right? Y'all always been straight.
I met him one time.
Yeah, he got a lot of love for AD, so I'm pretty sure.
He got a major love for AD, and he's done a lot of things for my nephew. A lot of things, for sure. But I met him one time when we shot the Straight Outta Compton, the documentary. They came to the neighborhood, and we filmed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when I met him that day. I only met him once.
Okay. This was before or after the 6 Star interview?
He had security with him?
This was way before. We shot the Streets of Compton documentary.
Like, yeah. Okay, yeah, because I know it was another one that came out. Yeah, it was another one that came out too, though.
Yeah, that was a minute ago. Yeah, and
okay,
over there with the E Network, and they filmed all of us. You know, they did the interview, and he was there when he put that together.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all see what's going on, man. OG Suicide, man, we appreciate you, homie, and all your time coming through, popping in with us one time on Hip Hop Trends, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Let It Out, Loveone live. What's the date? June
25th. Let It Out, Loveone live.
Go get y'all tickets, man. Go get y'all tickets. Hit his Instagram page, link in the bio. Y'all know what's happening, man. Let It Out, Loveone.
Let It Out, Loveone. All of y'all, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you, OG Suicide. Much love, bro.
I appreciate everyone, man, that was on here today, man. I really do, homie. I got respect for everybody that was on here. Thank y'all. For real.
Salute,
homie.
Come back anytime, nigga.
I appreciate it. For sure. Thank you.
For sure. Much love.
Okay.
Let It Out, Loveone.
Let It Out, Loveone, June 25th.
Hit that.
Last thing. This is the last thing I want to say, and I'm going to leave on this note. But this is the quote that everyone can live by, and don't let it go over your head. No matter what it is in life that you're going for, whatever career it is that you're going for in life, sometimes things take a while for it to work, to transpire, to happen. But let me tell you one thing, and you can all quote this. A hospital not the only thing with patients. Don't forget that.
For sure. Much love, man. OG Suicide in the building. Y'all know what time it is. Appreciate you, brother. Go ahead, man. Hit that leave quietly.
All right, family.
That leave quietly at the top. There you go. For sure, man. Y'all see what's happening, man.
It was a good segment tonight.
Over or what?
Hey, what's up?
No. Clubhouse TV, get up here, bro.
Hold on. Meet up, everybody.
Convalescent time over.
Clubhouse TV, get up here, bro. We gotta talk.
Yeah,
bro.
bring Clubhouse TV up here, man. Clubhouse TV,
here,
come on, man.
You gotta bring the shenanigans nigga in here too, man.
Come on, man.
You've been doing this YouTube shit for
Clubhouse TV. Come on.
Look. So this is what I gotta say. Hey, Clubhouse TV, I know you do your thing. You come in here, you feel me, you clip shit up, man. Make sure you put Hip Hop Trends in that title, man, that description or something, man. You understand? Shout us out. You know we going crazy in here. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you go ahead and give us all props, man, where it's due. You feel me? And we'll do the same
This
thing.
nigga tagging everybody and their mama, and he ain't got Hip Hop Trends in the motherfucking video. What you got going on, man?
Yeah, man. Come on. We can't do that, brother. We can't do that. Show some love, man. Show some respect where it's due, man.
He got Megan Thee Stallion. He got Quavo.
What you mean? I told him not to
do it. He got CEO Reek in there. Come on, man. Where Hip Hop Trends at, man?
CEO Reek in the chat.
Like, what the fuck?
You bugging, son. Somebody get that nigga a gill.
Oh, he said, no problem. I got you. All right, yeah. And then, you use my name, spell my name right, man. CSTAR, man. You know what I'm saying? No K, man. Put that 2800 at the end. You feel me? And we all good, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we see a lot of clips, man. Y'all been coming crazy, going crazy in here. You feel me? Just make sure you go back, put that Hip Hop Trends in there. You feel me? We good. But yeah, y'all see what's happening, man. OG Suicide was in the building. What y'all thought about that, man? It was some uplifting content today, right?
It's a breath of fresh air. Yeah, it was pretty good.
I felt like I was playing bingo at a convalescent home, but
I was ready to let it out, Loveone,
Hey, beloved, don't go there. Don't go there, beloved.
I was eating celery and ranch.
And tapioca.
Sipping a bliss.
I was eating Jello.
Tapioca. Butterscotch candy.
Peppermints.
I got butterscotch in my pocket, love. Would you like one?
Nah, he a cool old nigga, but
No, my boy be though.
I don't fuck with. I don't really. That's why I have to fall back. Like,
Hey, nah, KK, don't my boy me though. Yes.
Nah, but KK, look, I just was gonna let that slide, bro. He don't be my boy, bro. You would let that go, bro.
No, KK, shut up, my boy. What up, my boy? Nah, love one. Remember them back in the day, the crackers used to call us boys.
Listen. So,
bro, I don't fuck with no old nigga that ain't got no sense of humor, bro. I ain't trying to hear all that shit.
Hey, listen.
If I can't my boy, you nigga, don't let a nigga my nigga. You neither. Then, nigga.
Well, you want to let it out, love one?
You really want to try, KK?
hey, listen.
Let it out, love one.
What's going on, KK?
Before Stretch said that shit, it's crazy because I was gonna say this shit. I kind of forgot, lost track during the interview, right? But yeah, I was talking to Sharp earlier, and he said that nigga Remo my boyed him yesterday, and that nigga went crazy on Remo. Like, nigga, don't boy me, nigga. I ain't no motherfucking boy. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Them old heads, they got that PTSD from the crackers calling them boys.
Hey, he remind me of Big Thick. Like, that's how Big Thick used to be in the hood. Like, you couldn't interrupt, nigga. Nothing, nigga. What? Who's you, little nigga? Nigga get to tripping. You feel me? Like, yeah, that's them old niggas. Yeah, no, that's how them old niggas be. Them old Crip niggas. No,
yeah, bro, we're in 2023, bro. Nigga better live by how we playing or we breaking niggas' kneecaps, bro.
Yeah, but KK, you don't know his PTSD, man. Like, back in the day, some crackers, you'd be like, "What up, boy?" So
I know that's why I say he's still living in the racist times. Like, that boy word be getting up under niggas' skin, bro, but it's not even, you know what I'm saying? Like,
boy, listen, boy, that, hey.
You know,
boy. Hey, them old Crip niggas different. That's all I gotta say. Them old Crip niggas different. Yeah, you know, niggas be tripping, man. Niggas be still off that. Hey, it seems, I think he's sober. I don't think he smoke a drink though.
Yeah, cause nigga need to smoke a drink, huh?
So no, if he don't smoke a drink, he definitely ain't got tolerance. He definitely ain't got tolerance for it. For real. But yeah.
But I'm thinking about what KK said though. Like, if you gonna go in the racist aspect, nigga, my nigga is just as bad. It's worse than my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no.
I just don't how I nigga say my boy you, but I can my nigga you. It makes no sense. Nigga.
Yeah, but back in the days in the 60s and 70s, with the Samuel Jackson with the cigarette hanging from his lips.
Slick, bro. Nigga tired of your motherfucker.
My nigga. What up, my nigga?
Martin Luther, motherfucking, nigga, who you think you is? Some type of civil rights activist? Like
love one, don't my boy me, love one. I'ma beat your ass. You gonna pull out the belt with you? You have a session, we can have a session. You wanna talk? Let's talk. But don't my boy me.
You born in the 80s, nigga. What the fuck you know about 60s and 70s?
Nah, because I'm a loved one, not a my boy. I'm a loved one.
Oh, all right, beloved.
Y'all niggas is dumb, bro.
That's what I said, beloved. Stop tripping, beloved.
Oh! Yo, this nigga Reed just smacked that shit from half court. Yo, who the fuck is this white boy, my boy?
Who else down there? Clubhouse Shenanigans. What it do? Come up, man. If you ain't gonna come up, check this out, man. Just make sure you put Hip Hop Trends in the title, man. Put Hip Hop.
Fuck all that.
Hip Hop Trends in the description.
Change all that shit, bro. That shit coming the fuck down.
Nah.
Beloved.
Listen, man. Just make sure y'all shout Hip Hop Trends out, man. You know, Ray Give definitely does. Shout out Ray Give. You know what I'm saying? But make sure y'all put Hip Hop Trends in the mute up. Who that? Mute up. Who that? Kaka? Who that?
Oh, my fault. I even see.
Yeah. So yeah. Clubhouse Shenanigans in here, man. Clubhouse TV, you know what I'm saying? Shout out, man. Rockstar 2800 Hip Hop Trends. Y'all know what it is. It's going down, going crazy with the content like always. You feel me? All we ask, man, is give credit where credit is due, man. With every room you in and y'all hear whack going crazy in here, man, make sure you put Hip Hop Trends in that description or that title, man, or something in that video. You feel me? Shout it out. Get my name right too, man. Rockstar 2800, Rockstar no K, man. You know what I'm saying? With that 2800. You feel me? Let's get it rocking and rolling. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no disrespect. You know, this is just get it correct. You feel me? So appreciate you, Clubhouse TV, for understanding that. Hopefully, Clubhouse Shenanigans, man, you understand as well, man. We can get it rocking and rolling like always. Y'all know what time it is. OG Suicide was just up in here, you know, letting it out. You understand me? Giving us a backstory on everything that's going on. I feel like what y'all think about him and the AD, the stance that he took. You know what I'm saying? He said he hollered at AD. So it's all right. You know, I could stay here. I could do my thing. He said he was willing to leave. But, you know, AD said, nigga, you ain't got to go. How y'all feel about that?
What the
That's
big homie
real,
look
bro.
like taking orders from the little homie?
Nah, not even that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if you give a nigga a cosign, like some niggas gonna have hard feelings. Like, nigga, I put you on, nigga, and you gonna stay with the nigga after he did me dirty with you out. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
mean, but this what I'm saying though, bro. Everybody's on this black power, too black, too strong shit, Asante Key 2 shit. Nigga, if one nigga got disrespected, nigga on Crip, nigga, everybody, we out of here, nigga. So now what? Say a year or two from now, nigga, Flacco and Cuz in the hot seat. Then what we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Flacco and Cuz now.
Why you your man just went and bought a whole compound, bro? Like you still could be OG Suicide over there. What?
But he wouldn't be the loved one. It'd be OG Suicide.
Okay.
It wouldn't be the loved one. He wouldn't have that loved one. It'd just be OG Suicide.
nigga stupid, bro.
Y'all crazy, man. Yeah, I think, you know, that's why I say I think we do shit with substance over here, you know, regardless of all the bullshit that's going on. I feel like we try to bring some type of different angle to this shit on Clubhouse because you hear a lot of messy shit, a lot of going back and forth, arguing, people going crazy. I think every now and then it's nice to have a nigga like OG Suicide coming on here, CJ Mack, you know, niggas that's, you know, seen in another light. Real talk, man. Y'all see what's going on. We going crazy with the content. Yeah.
Man, my fucking Knicks lost, man.
Y'all want to hear something crazy?
What?
Hey, go to your iTunes, type in NBA YoungBoy album.
Man, here.
Now watch this. All y'all can do it. It's crazy. Watch. Typed it in, bro.
What happened? I don't know.
Oh no. Just I'm about to tell you. Did you type it in yet?
You said go to my. I got Apple Music.
That nigga like 1 and 2, right?
Pull up, wherever on your phone, bro, to pull up his album. You can see track. You can see the from 1 to end.
Got me going a lot, you know.
I tell you, I'm about to tell you. Watch this.
Okay, new album.
Young boy on some bullshit, boy. That nigga tripping, bro. You there?
Yeah.
All right, now listen. From start, how many tracks is it? Is 1 to what? Oh, just go to the bottom. You ain't gotta say all this. Just 1 to what?
17.
All right, bet. Boom. All right, now Ocho, if you right there too, look. Read from 1 to 17 as like an ongoing sentence.
I ain't reading shit, gang.
No, you ain't gotta read it out loud. Y'all can do it in your head. But basically from 1 to 17, bro, it's a message in them songs. It's the reason why them shits is named like that and how they are, bro.
Bitches, let's do it. Bitches,
just read it from 1 to 17. That shit gonna make sense to you.
I heard my
he even talking shit within that, like, bro, this nigga tripping.
Sing it, slick, sing.
You gotta read it from 1 to 17.
What the number 17 mean, right?
All right, bitch, let's do it. I got that shit.
It's a need for spiritual healing.
Hurt my heart. Dirty.
Bro, you can't read, bro. Read that shit in your head, bro.
Just flow. Free Michi, father. Fuck the industry part 2. What you gonna do? Perspective. Chopstick. Slimes go where I go. Slider, I shot. Cupid. Channel 9. I want his soul. Nigga, I gotta be high to read this shit.
Yo, you can't read.
Bro, he named the track is basically like a run-on sentence. Like in one of them songs, he basically like let you know that's what he did. Like,
Yeah, that nigga trying to get his decode shit, man. That nigga tripping. What's wrong with this devil ass nigga?
He been anonymously, he been tweeting, he been tweeting a bunch of niggas from his other like his little duck off page. Like, he can't prove it's him, but they know it's him just by the way it's talking.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that'd be how I read this shit.
That's the Twitter page he been arguing with
Niggas know this
academics
nigga
on.
burn.
Like, I remember I told y'all about the listening cuz shit.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, I don't know what happened, nigga. He said something, nigga. I'm like, wait, what?
You got hypnotized, nigga. That's what happened.
Bro, I really went and read that shit. Like, nigga, I read this from start to finish. I'm like, yo, this nigga, what's up with cuz?
Yeah, that nigga different, man. He different. You know what I'm saying? NBA Youngboy different. I ain't nothing.
You heard Unique talking about the energy that niggas is putting in their music.
Nah, for sure. They definitely are. Yeah, man. Y'all know what time it is. We got to get rocking and rolling, man. Let's do a room, man. Probably in like 30, 40 minutes, man. Shout out OG Suicide pulling up, man. We're going to get the hot topics rocking and rolling. Y'all know what's happening, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up for the content, no nonsense, man. Shout out to moderators, man. Y'all know how we rock. Hell yeah, man. Look for that room, man. We'll get it rocking. Appreciate y'all.